Hello, hello. Good morning, and welcome to Monday, the 10th of August. All right, I feel like I need to put this up. I feel like I'm leaning over the thing. Hang on 2 seconds. Let me organize myself. That feels better. A little bit more in alignment. There we go. All right. You're looking up my snotty nose otherwise. Okay. Well, how's everybody going? All right, we have the moon in Cancer currently, and Mars is at 29 degrees of Gemini. All right, people are likely to be very, very vocal about how they feel today. So the moon didn't go into Cancer until 5:45 last night. Good morning, Deb. How are you? I'm looking forward to talking to you later. All right, so oh my God, like the world is gone crazy. I'm just watching the world around me, and it's like, oh wow, this is hectic. This eclipse is going to be so full on. And even this week, doing the aspects for this week, it's, Wednesday is a lot. The new moon solar eclipse is on Thursday. So just please be aware. Good morning, Helen. How are you? I mean, I'm still in Penrith. So if you can catch up, let's have a cuppa. I was supposed to be going home Wednesday, but now I'm going Saturday, so I'm around. All right. Okay, let's focus, Bridget. Focus. Okay, the only aspect the moon is making today is a square to Saturn. All right, so things could feel very uh, like one step forward, two steps back. But you know that anything forward, just like a retrograde, it's like, oh, I'm going to do this, and I can improve on that. So let's just consistently work towards. All right, Saturn is our friend. He teaches us lessons, and he loves us with a velvet hammer. It's the only thing I could get then. So, good morning, Christy. Good morning, Louise. Cheers. It is immune tea. I don't have coffee right now, but it's a cheers. Yeah, so I was going to reach out to you guys to say I'm still here. Let's catch up. Anyway, let me get into the day. I'm so unfocused. All right, so we now also have Mercury in Leo. So again, people are going to be very vocal about, oh, good morning, Mickey. Mwah, mwah. Yeah, people are going to be very vocal about how they're feeling. So just be aware. Let's look at the words. All right. People are very likely to be vocal about their feelings. I know I've said that quite a few times. I really mean it. But on one hand, we have family secrets that might be exposed to who knows what end. And then on the other hand, we can have very hard lessons that will be learned, but they will ultimately bring great personal change and accountability. Whatever the case, proceed gently and carefully. Okay. So, again, there's so many changes happening. We've got, we know that Venus is now in Libra. That's awesome. That's nice. Mercury finally in Leo. It moved into there at the beginning of June. So we've had some very emotive conversations, and Mercury being very, very feely, all right, and it's retrograde. Thankfully, it's out of that sign of the family. However, now Mars is moving into Cancer, all right, that is tomorrow. Yeah, that is tomorrow evening at 6:30. So with Mercury moving into Leo today, we do have speaking from the heart, all right? So that is definitely something. It is storytelling. The drama is only going to get bigger, guys. Just like, are you looking at your world going, whoa, what the hell is going on? Like I commented the other day, I'm watching the astro community lose their minds over stuff that's happened. And I'm just glad that I'm not American, to be honest. I don't really want to say too much about it because I don't want to be torn down. I don't give a shit. Seriously, you do what you do. There's so many people out there getting away with so much shit. It's like, good morning, Barbara. How are you? That again, stay in your lane. If you feel very passionately about something, then Mercury in Leo is absolutely going to give you a voice and a platform for you to roar. Okay, but make sure that you can back up what you are going to say, because the shadow side of Mercury in Leo is arrogance. All right, so arrogance, and then also when we're looking at the South Node in Leo, this is about positions of privilege. It is the burden of perceived perfection, but there's also a lot of projection. All right, think of that lion's roar. It can project far and wide. So if you are talking about things and matters of the heart, like I said, back it up. Yeah, I know, I know. And considering, Helen, that I was actually with the gentleman all week, all right, I was at his workshop, and seriously, there are people out there saying worse things every single day and getting away with it. All right, so it's forest for the trees. Like the pun, yes, the pun is there. It is literally forest for the trees. You know, we have all these other people calling out, and it's like, wait until you. That's a karma point right there for you. That means something of yours is going to come out there as well. And you know, I had a friend reach out to me last night, and the whole I'm pointing my fingers at you, yet there's 3 fingers pointing back at me here right now. So again, please watch what you say, because I'm just, you know, we all have things to say. We need to, I always talk about grown-up conversations. All right, when you're speaking to someone, don't just have a whingy whiny, like have some validity to what you're saying, and again, be able to back it up with intelligent conversation. All right. Anyway, so now a lot of other things happening. All right, so first of all, or not first of all, oh sorry, Moon square Saturn, that's at 5:30. All right, so again, if you feel like you're not moving ahead fast enough, or there's delays, again, it is going to be up until around that 5:30 mark, but consistency is always the key. Awesome. Oh, okay, bye Deb. Mwah, bye. All right. Now, Mercury is square Chiron at 3 p.m. All right, so this is painful memories. All right, so hand in hand with the speaking up, again, try to make sure that you have intelligent conversations and you're not just me, because it's not going to work out well for you. All right, Mars is at 29 degrees of Gemini, very vocal, but also Mars is moving into Cancer, all right, the sign of his detriment. And, you know, everything has got its negative sounding. Sounds like he ran into the Court of Perpetual Offended Brigade. Yes, don't really know the details, but to be honest, yeah, you know what? Not interested in the drama. I completely agree with you. Again, like I said, I was with the gentleman. You know, he's such a lovely man. He's got a body of work that spans decades. And this is Gen Z. This is Gen Z, you know, fighting out against the boomers and Gen X, and it's all just a lot. Please calm the fuck down. Seriously. All right, so Mercury square Chiron, painful memories. Okay, it's all just hand in hand. All of things are playing into this eclipse. Like, you know, this Mercury square Chiron was in effect when all of this started. All right, so another one we've got Venus trine Uranus, almost exact. That is going to be exact maybe Wednesday or Thursday. All right, so again, in full force right now. That is erratic behavior, passionate erratic behavior based on your thoughts. Okay, all right. After that, we have Venus opposition Neptune at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Again, very, very strong. Disillusioned, all right? Foggy. Details aren't clear. You know, the other day I was talking about having a dialogue, not a monologue, all right? It is about people being a grown-up and talking rationally about what they're feeling and being able to, you know, explain their methods, justify their conversation. Again, if you're just out there with your, you know, speaker blaring because everybody else is on the platform, then, you know, it's not going to work out for you in the long run. All right, another one that we've got, Venus trine Pluto, again, 4 a.m. tomorrow. Powerful undercurrents, all right? People are getting very, very passionate. Venus in Libra, you know, weigh up the pros and cons of the things that you're going to say once you speak those words. Remember that rock in the pool? Those ripples go out and you cannot take them back, especially on the internet, because it is a public platform that is there forever. I mean, yeah, you can, I guess you can delete the videos. The one in question has been deleted, but there was plenty of people that downloaded that and took sound bites, and there's video clips, and it is out there forever. So, and you know what? It's going to be in the people that hear your words as mind and memory as well. So that cannot be undone. So these powerful undercurrents, which are potentially again cloudy, not quite clear yet, that are erratic, that are directly connected to painful memories. All right, Chiron in Taurus. Everybody's senses are very hurt, and again, I'm not dispelling. What's the right word? I can't think of it. I'm not disregarding anybody's feelings. You are entitled, and you have a right to feel what you feel. But again, tearing down someone else in a worse way than what was done to you, that's not adult behavior. That's not good karma. That's not spiritual evolution. That's not love and light. That's letting the shadow out to play without a harness. All right. Again, not going to serve anybody any sort of purpose. All right. So Mars is also square Neptune. He is sextile Chiron. All right. He is also, though, he's connected to the nodes. So this is an evolutionary pathway, guys. Like, this is meant to be happening to show everybody what's going on. All right. So, you know, Mars square Neptune. Here's that. Again, Mars is at 29 degrees of Gemini. All right. So he's up on his soapbox. He's spouting angry words. He's very passionate about the things he's saying. You know, again, all the things. All right. So just be very aware of everything. All right. So that's pretty much all of it. I'm sure I'm going to find something else in a second. Yeah. How does that sound? Good morning, Auntie Pat. How are you? So yeah. Actually, the thing I am going to say is the North Node in Aquarius. All right. The North Node in Aquarius is the true freedom and honesty over applause and status. All right. So stay in your own lane, be true and honest, be able to back up what you're saying with facts or your own opinion. All right. Don't be so quick to be offended. All right. Have a look at the bigger picture here, because again, once these words are spoken, you cannot take them back. All right. So, and there is no such thing as perfection. All right. Everybody has a light and dark side. Everybody is good and bad, yin and yang, all the things. You know, you are the one that are in control of your destiny and your mouth. So please be careful with the things that you say. All right. So, see, even me, I'm just like far out. Like, it's a lot. So until tomorrow, because I could go on for ages, but I don't think there's anything else that really needs to be said, other than, like I said, Mars in Cancer tomorrow evening. So, you know, say what you need to with clarity. All right. Don't let also that Uranian erratic mental behavior, because of all the connections, make you say things on a whim that you can't take back. So, mwah, I love you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. And like I said, Helen and Christy and I'm here. So let's catch up for a coffee. All right, bye.